Someone say what Diva done looks like. Sandrina, may I borrow you for one hot second? I'm trying to get a photo up. She won't move. Okay, Pixie floated back.
Oh Lord, I'm staying steady. I'm waiting.
And we see power. Come on now. 1, 2, run back over here. Intergenerational melodies, here they are. When you're looking at the sounds of Charleston music, you got the sound of Charleston, producer of Charleston, jammer of Charleston. Come on with it now. Yes, and everybody tolling them. Come here, Pixie, I need you for a hot second. Come and stand right up in here. And I can borrow Miss Ann. Miss Ann, may I borrow you for a hot second? They talk about the... somebody give me a skirt magazine. Bam! When we talk about girl power, I see girl power. There go women doing their thing. Yeah. We are at Strike Pig Distillery, home of Pixie! How many awards did you win this year alone?
Oh my goodness. 12, 15.
Yes. Name them. They don't know. They don't know that you're the one behind Skirt Magazine. Some have been to Strike Distillery. They know. What else you got going on?
Top 25 influencers, fastest growing businesses of South Carolina, number 18 fastest growing business in South Carolina, fastest growing business of the Southeast Inc. 5000. Influencer Woman of the Year, Southeast Chamber of Commerce.
Give me the tech one.
Manufacturing Maven.
Yes!
Of South Carolina.
Yes.
Forbes Top 50 over 50. Yes. I mean a lot. Thank you to my wonderful team.
Yes! And she does it in a skirt.
Yes.
With a skirt. All right, y'all roll back in now. Come on, roll back in. Can we say power?
Oh yeah!
All right. Once again, good afternoon, everyone. All right. So by this time, everyone in the room should know one another, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
First name.
We like to reserve a little time for the room to get warm and people to feel comfortable about where they are. First off, I want to say thank you to Strike Pig Distillery, Pixie Paula Dizzuti, who's the owner of this amazing venue. So thank you, Pixie. She's in the tasting room. All right. And Pixie is also the owner of Skirt Magazine. If you all are familiar with that publication, it's been around for quite some time. So Pixie's right over there. Yes, absolutely. So Skirt Magazine is celebrating 30 years coming up on the weekend of November 1st, and we're having an amazing conference and gala right over there at the event center. So you can get tickets at skirt.com and all things Skirt Magazine, skirt.com, and then Strike Pig Distillery for all things Strike Pig Distillery. We have some amazing events coming up. We also have a Hemp Fest wellness event. We have some speakers that'll be here on October the 19th, and we'll still be celebrating Oktoberfest as well. So we'll have beer specials. Go Smoky Brewery is always also in the building. So there are a lot of things that are under this roof, but today we're here to celebrate Miss Ann Caldwell. Everybody give it up for Miss Ann Caldwell. So thank you all for coming out to celebrate something very, very special. This is the art of singing. She's going to present a masterclass and performance with Roger Bellow back there. Yes. And, once again, my name is Zandrina Dunning, and my company is called The ZD Experience, and I'm a concert producer as well as a vocalist myself, and you can also find me on Own Radio 96.3 FM, Charleston's community commercial-free listener-supported radio station. So that's about me. And for today, I just want to give a special shout out to our amazing concert contributors, Les Schwartz, H.C. Lucas Raymond, Yvonne Duty, Chuma Gullah Gallery, Natalie Cropper, Marie Koister, Aurora Health, Normandy Updike, Ernestine Barnes Small, JMC of Charleston, and Tony Bell. We like to thank you so much. And so now I'm going to introduce the woman of the hour, Miss Ann Caldwell. She is a native of Denmark, South Carolina, and brings with her the spirits of the ancestors who lived on oak-lined dirt roads and used music as a way to commune with each other, nature, and God. And if you all have been to any of Ann Caldwell's presentations in concert, you all know how she rolls, right? Yeah. So she performs music from several genres, including jazz standards, folk, and rhythm and blues. In 1998, she formed the Ann Caldwell and the Magnolia Singers group, an a cappella group performing spirituals indigenous to South Carolina Lowcountry. In 2018, she was given the honor of being inducted into the Lowcountry Music Hall of Fame. And I do believe they had that event today as well at the amphitheater in Hanahan. So that's a wonderful honor as well. And she continues to write, perform, and produce concerts like the one you are at today that include various genres of music. She's proud to share her most recent children's book, Going to See a Man About a Cow. And if anyone has that, you all know what a treasure it is. Please share it with your children and your grandchildren. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you all Miss Ann Caldwell.
Thank you much. I appreciate everybody being here for whatever it is I plan to do today. But first I want you to kind of loosen up here a minute. Yes, I have notes because without them you would be here till midnight tonight. But I was told we cannot stay here till midnight tonight. So what's going to happen is I'm going to say, hello everybody, and I want you to say, hi. And I'll do it again. Hello everybody. Hi. Hello everybody. Hi. See what it did? Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. Hello everybody. Hi. Hello everybody. Hi. Hello everybody. Hi. Yeah, I can get off the stage now. Now, I call it the art of singing. And I'm trying not to talk too much because that's not what y'all came here to hear. And I'm pretty much going to let you be privy to some of my vocal techniques. I'm not passing the mantle to anybody, okay? Because passing the mantle implies that I'm out of the game. Because we know what happens when runners run and they pass the mantle. The guy that just passed the mantle is no longer in the race. He just drops down. You know that, Sultan? You got that? Okay. I still have the bucket that I was able to carry a tune in. Still got it. So I'm going to keep using that bucket as long as I can. Now, when I started singing, and I've told this to some folks, from the looks of the audience, y'all will know what I'm talking about. Maybe a couple of you might not. But when we had record players were pieces of furniture, about as big as a coffin. And I would sing, I would lay down in front of my mother's record player. And that's where I would spend a lot of time, because you had to get up, put another record on, then lay back down again. But that's pretty much where I spent a lot of my time. No, I didn't date much. Loosen up, y'all. There were 2 radio stations, PAL and WTMA. PAL played all the gospel and R&B stuff, because I remember Mama used to put the radio on in the morning and we'd hear gospel. Of course, by the time we got back home later on, they were playing R&B and everything else. TMA played everything else. I learned about how the white singers sang, and I would internalize that, and I would tell singers to this day, listen to more than one kind of music and more than one kind of artist. You are making your soup, and the thing that makes your soup different from everybody else's soup is that you're added into it. The world does not need another Beyonce. The world does not need another Sarah Vaughan. I don't know if the world can stand it with another Sarah Vaughan or another Ella or another, the world needs your voice. Listen to more than one kind of music, because I listen to a lot of music. R&B, all kinds of stuff. The one music I didn't listen to was jazz. Don't ask me how I came to do it. I think it was just interesting. And I came out of a church where there was a lot of improvisation. So I learned about improvisation. Now, I sang a cappella. I didn't always have an accompanist. And part of this is telling you how to sing, those of you who sing how to sing a cappella. Because there are those who think one way about a cappella. With a cappella, you have to take something out. And what you have to take out, I gotta use both my hands for this. And what you have to take out gosh, I'm glad I learned to do that in a short amount of time. What you have to take out is the space in a song. You can just about sing any song, but you take that space out. Does anybody know of the person who puts on headphones in the office, because we had an employee like this, puts on the headphones and they're singing. And they're singing with all the space and you heard them. They don't sing very well, but they sing anyway because they don't realize that somebody's listening to them. And you'll hear nothing for a while, and then you'll hear and then they'll stop. Oh yeah. They're hearing what you're not hearing. They're hearing the space. Now, there are some songs that were specifically created to be sung a cappella. I need 4 volunteers. Do not make me come and get you. I know there's singers in the room. I need 4 of them. I won't bother you right now, HC. I'm saving you for something special. I see one here. That's one singer. I see one right there. That's singer number 2. I see one there with the hat on. That's singer number 3. Oh, Sultan, you can come up here too. Oh,
He can sing. Go ahead.
I can't sing.
yes, you can.
I can't.
Are you implying you're going to get through life on your good looks alone? You can do this. You can do. I will help you. I will help you. This is for a demonstration.
And
Oh yes. I sang for you.
you're gonna regret this.
We'll see.
No. I can't believe it.
I want you to see what's going on in all of this music.
Saying, y'all.
Don't you go anywhere either, Zandrina.
Okay.
Pixie.
Pixie, yes.
I'm giving you
Happy birthday.
microphone back here. Pass the microphone. Check. All right, Sultan. This is the Sultan of Stone Ferry, y'all. We're in the presence of greatness. All right, Sultan. Just sing what's on the card.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me.
All right. Keep in mind what's going on in the song.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Thank you, Roger. Let's hear it for our And we will hear from Roger later. Sit down, Roger.
I'm done?
You're done.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. With a quack quack here and a quack quack here. Here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Thank you.
That right here.
I didn't know if I was in your key. I will know.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found.
Don't go
Thank you. All right, what is going on in those songs that makes them decent a cappella songs? The space is out. There's no space. The song just goes on. I believe that it is said that the national anthem is something like a drinking song. In a cappella singing, and these are my own special techniques. Somebody else will come along and say, Ann Caldwell is out of her mind. But this is the stuff that works for me. This is how I perform music. I call it the art of singing because you have to do something. I have to do something with a song. It's not just enough to just stand and sing a song. You have to interpret a song. This is what people kind of sort of remember. Take a song like Happy Birthday. Does anybody remember how Marilyn Monroe sang it to John Clayton?
Yeah.
See what happened? Everybody goes, yeah. Happy birthday. It's the Star Spangled Banner. As far as I'm concerned, Whitney Houston set the banner for it. She nailed it. I believe Lady Gaga did a very good rendition of it as well. But Whitney did something with the song to make it memorable. In singing a cappella, there are pauses, and then there is space. For me, pauses are kind of like yield signs or yellow lights. You don't exactly slow down to a stop. If you drive anything like I do, you want to get past that yellow light before it turns red. Or you get to that yield sign and you kind of approach with caution. You're not really stop. Stop signs, you just stop. There's nothing there, you just stop. A not so famous a cappella song was written was written for a chicken. It's called the Super Chicken Song. It's done a cappella, and it's done fairly fast. Whenever I get someone who thinks I can teach them anything about singing, I make them sing this song. And it's to improve the diction, because you have to say it fast, but you have to be clear on what the words, what the lyrics are. And that's what I get them to do. You still have to open your mouth and say each word. It's about a chicken who drinks a super sauce and becomes super chicken. You know how many episodes of Super Chicken I had to watch until I learned the song? I never wrote it down. I just watched Super Chicken every time it was on. He had a sidekick named Fred. Fred was a cowardly lion. Fred would spend his time trying to talk Super Chicken out of adventures, unsuccessfully. So the song goes like this. When you find yourself in danger and you're stricken by a stranger and it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn: when there is no one else to turn to, call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken. I did. I just don't recall.
We just done that. Yeah, we done that, right?
Oh, yes. That's a lot of watching Super Chicken.
Oh, good.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
That's a lot. I didn't even realize I was learning it until I sang it later, going, and you have got to find a way to get a life. But it was fun. There is a song. When Billie Holiday sang it, she practically cleared out a restaurant. It's a very powerful song. And as far as I'm concerned, every single word in the song was important. I said that starting out, and I went back and looked again and said, yeah, every single word is important. And for me, I'd like to leave people with the thought, I want them to see pictures. I don't care if you don't see me. I was telling Zandrina, I love radio. If someone told me, Andy, you will have to spend the rest of your life on radio. Nobody will ever be able to see you again. And I'd say, yes! Because I like radio, the things you can do on radio to make people think about lyrics. And when you take the music out of a song, people are left with the lyrics. They hear them. Someone might say, yeah, I didn't realize that's what it was saying. With this song, you can't help but see pictures. Unfortunately, not good pictures, but nonetheless, pictures. Southern trees bear strange fruit. Remember what I said about pause. You're simply pausing just long enough for people to take the picture. Blood on the leaves, blood on the roof, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree, pastoral scene, gallant south, the bulging eyes, and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is the fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the trees to drop. Here is a strange and this is a little trick I learned as well. And bitter cry. It's what you do when you want to do more than just sing a song. You get creative. And as singers, we can do that. And it doesn't mean you have, gentlemen, you have to have a voice like Mario Alonso. There are some singers that have proven you don't. Janis Joplin. There's no Sarah Vaughan. But you remember her stuff. I'm having a senior moment. Maybe I didn't love you. Who did that?
Willie
Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah, thank you. Willie Nelson. He's actually sung with Luciano Pavarotti.
Yeah, wow.
That's okay. And do you remember when Aretha Franklin subbed for Luciano Pavarotti?
Yes, sir.
It was just awesome. There is a song that wasn't written a cappella, but the way it's written, it doesn't have the space in it. And who am I going to mess with today? She's pointing at you. Come on up. She pointed at you first. I forget your name, but I need you too.
I'm terrible.
Didn't I tell you about Willie Nelson?
Excuse me, give me the
You're much too shy. Come on.
No.
So you're gonna need that. I got an extra one back here.
Just kidding.
All right.
I came here to listen to you.
You should have known better. All you two have to remember. In fact, there's another one back here. All right. All you have to remember is sweet violets. You got that?
You write that down?
Sweet violets. I'm going to point to you and go, sweet violet. Y'all can help if you want to.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So here we go. I'm going to do the chorus first. I'm not going to do the chorus anymore after I do it this one time. So you'll know when the, yeah, you can do it here. You want to. We call them the Super Supremes. All right, here's how the chorus goes. Sweet violets, sweeter than all the roses, covered all over from head to toe, covered all over with sweet violets. When I point to you, that's what you're going to do. So here we go. There once was a farmer who took a young miss in back of the barn where he gave her a lecture on horses and chickens and eggs and told her that she had such beautiful manners that suited a girl of her charms, a girl that he wanted to take in his washing and ironing, and then if she did, they could get married and raise lots of sweet violets. Good. The girl told the farmer that he'd better stop, and she called her father, and he called a taxi and got there before very long, 'cause someone was doing his little girl right for a change. And so that's why he said, if you marry her, son, you're better off single, 'cause it's always been my belief, marriage will bring a man nothing but sweet violets. Thank you. The farmer decided he'd wed anyway, and started in planning for his wedding suit, which he purchased for only $1. But then he found out he was just out of money, and so he got left at the lurch, standing and waiting in front of the end of the story, which just goes to show all a girl wants from a man is his sweet violet. See, that wasn't so bad, was it? Oh, yeah.
Never heard that.
It's off.
No,
I like it.
now,
You didn't drink?
hold it a second. The other thing is, singers, if you ask for some water, please don't let them just hand you a bottle. Tell them you'd like a cup, because then you have to unscrew the top, take a sip, screw the top back on. You look so much classy when you have a glass.
There you go.
You always look classy.
It's the water thing. There are songs that can be turned into a cappella pieces, but it takes a little bit of twisting and turning and making it work. This was a song I was hired to do for someone who was getting married. They were getting married outdoors and there weren't any, musicians or anything else. And they wanted the song. Of course, I think she decided not to get married because her intended was getting married to somebody else that morning. I was going to marry her that evening. But somebody found out, so it just never happened. But I had this song. And it's a song by Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
See, everybody knows Stevie Wonder. How creative can you be than Stevie Wonder? And the song, you all know the song, it's Overjoyed. So when you hear Overjoyed with accompaniment, over time, I've been building my castles of love. Just for two, though you never knew you were my reason. I've gone much too far for you now to say that I've got to throw my castles away. You get it. But she wanted this done for a wedding. And I'm going, how do I make this work for a wedding and still remain true to the song? Something happens with a song sometimes when you slow it down, which is kind of what happened, and I'm digressing because I learned the word now. You remember the Supremes, you can't hurry love, no. That is a very sad song. I had the pleasure of doing it with a composer who had written it slow. And I almost didn't do it because I went, and he said, okay, you don't have to do it. No, I want to hear what this sounds like. And in the song, this young lady is wanting to be in love, but her mother tells her, You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. You gotta trust and give it time. No matter how long it takes, which you feel her pain when you slow it down. So, and overjoyed, this is what I came up with. Let me know if you think it's okay. Even if it's not okay, just pretend like it's okay. Over time, I've been building my castles of love, just for two. Though you never knew you were my reason, I've gone much too far for you now to stay. But I've got to throw my castles away over dreams. I have picked out a perfect come true. Though you never knew it was of you I've been dreaming. The Sandman has come from too far away for you to say come back some other day. And though you don't believe that they do, dreams do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, over love, over me, over hearts. I have painfully turned every stone, just to find I've found what I've searched to discover. I've come much too far for me now to find the love that I sought could never be mine. And though you don't believe that they do come true. For did my dreams come true when I looked at you? And maybe too if you would believe, you too might be overjoyed, over love, over me. And though the odds say improbable, what do they know? For in romance, all true love needs is a chance. And maybe with a chance you might find, you too like I, overjoyed, over love, over you, overjoyed, over love, over you. I like the 3 and 3 part. Overjoyed, over love. This is where you surprise them. Over you.
Come on, Aaron. Yes. Surprise the people.
Thank you. There was another song, and I think I have to sing it. It's a song, but my father passed away rather suddenly. We didn't think he was going to. He'd undergone an 8-hour brain surgery and came out okay at the end of it, but he didn't make it. And I went, he was out of town, and I left town to go to the funeral. It was, I think he died a couple of days after Christmas. And I got ready and left and went to the funeral. And I sang at my father's funeral. I felt like I had to. It's a song entitled Johnny. I had to call back because this is before you could, text me the lyrics. No, I literally had to write the lyrics as they read them off the back of the I don't think it was a CD. Might have been an album cover. And I just felt like I had to. I started remembering that the song just reminded me so much of Daddy. And again, it's called Johnny. And it was performed, I don't know if she wrote it, but it was performed by one of my favorite vocalists, Randy Crawford. When I think of Johnny, I remember the spring, the sound of his laughter, and the way he would sing. Oh, how I love Johnny. Oh, how I love Johnny. Oh, how I love Johnny. But he never knew. I say the way that he sang. My father whistled. I was the only one of 3 children that learned to whistle. My mother was not happy about that. Proper women do not whistle. But I couldn't help it. And we would go visit him. Because he and my mother divorced and he married someone else, but we would go visit. And he had a pecan tree in the yard. And we would get the pecans and we'd try to figure out how we got more pecans off the tree. We'd beat that poor tree mercilessly. But that's what we would do. When my father left, there were leaves on the ground. It was cold, it was winter. He left me leaves falling, falling down to the ground. No more will I ever hear his sweet laughing sound. Oh, how I love Johnny. Oh, how I love Johnny. Oh, how I love Johnny. But he never knew. I didn't see much of my father after the divorce. Didn't realize they were divorced until I bumped into some paperwork my mother had somewhere. So I didn't have the kind of daughter-daddy relationship I would have loved to have had. I pray that he traveled through the winter's wild storms, that he'd kiss me and hold me so safe and so warm. Oh, how I love Johnny. With my heart I love Johnny. Oh, how I love Johnny. But he never knew. But he never knew. Thank y'all. That's just the first part of it. To the singers that are here today, I would say, own your voice and hone that voice. Janis Joplin did that. Willie Nelson did that. A lot of them did that. You have something unique that the world needs to be privy to. Don't worry about not sounding like somebody else. Throw that out the door right now. Now there are some things that you can pick up along the way. Because I steal from Sarah Vaughan all the time. And if Ella ain't looking, I take from her too.
I heard that if you steal long and hard enough, it's called research.
Yeah, I like that. I got some research. So, the gentleman that I'm going to ask to come up here, we're going to do something. He's been heard all over the world and other places. He too is a member of the Low Country Hall of Fame. Yeah. He is a phenomenal guitarist. Well, you'll find out about that in a minute. Roger and I have known each other for how long? A long time. And we didn't have this much gray hair.
I have a lot more here.
You have a lot more hair. Roger plays the mandolin, the banjo, the guitar, the bass, the violin, and I said mandolin, all with the same proficiency.
All at the same time.
At sometimes at the same time. The only thing he doesn't play is shoestrings. But it's important if you can get yourself a really, really, really good musician. And I have been blessed by God to have one.
You're gonna make me cry.
Get over it and then we'll get on with the presentation. But I sauntered into Roger's studio, what do you call it? Shop? Looking for a reason to live or a guitar, which one was it? I forget. And he played, I sang, and the rest is history. I actually got to play in Low Country Legends? I think it was Low Country Legends. He told me about Low Country Legends, that Clay Rice was looking for performers to perform in his weekly presentation. I got the job, but he didn't. So I think I had to do something to make up for that. So Roger and I have been doing old jazz classics for a long time, and I love doing them because they're easy on the vocal cords. And this music is written for all kinds of reasons. They're timeless. Lady Gaga has done them. Queen Latifah has done them. Rod Stewart has done them. This is the music you can sing young and old. There's a lot of music that we can't sing while we're older because we look silly singing them. But this is the stuff I was singing years ago and still can sing these. Now this one has a little bit of a cappella at the beginning. Haven't done it in 100 years. So we're going to do it today, and then we'll go on from there. Give me the C. Is that right?
Better, okay.
Okay. And now the purple dusk of twilight time steals across the meadows of my heart. High up in the sky, the little stars climb, always reminding me that we're apart. You wander down the lane and far away, leaving me a song that will not die. Love is now the stardust of yesterday, the music of the years gone by. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago. Now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside a garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale, a paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, in my heart you will the memory of love's refrain. This is what Roger does to my thing. Beside a garden wall, when stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells his fairy tale of paradise where roses bloom. Though I dream in vain, in my heart you will remain, my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. All right. Oh, we got plenty of time. We got a couple of more hours. Get down. You want to sit?
Oh, no, I don't have to.
This is how I figure out where Roger needs to have the mic.
And the formula still works.
And the formula still
We're
works.
shrinking at the equal rate. All right, I can target over here.
Now, the reason that Roger is on my left is because he's playing the guitar. So singers, remember that. If they're playing the guitar, you don't want to be, if they're right-handed, you want to be on their right-hand side, because otherwise, it has happened to me in the past, you get beaten to death with the neck of the guitar. All right. How to make a song come to life. Sometimes the song is just fun to sing. You remember that song? You were supposed to memorize the list.
I do, but I don't know which of the songs it is, but. Number 2?
Yes. These songs were written for a reason. They were written at a time when people write songs for reasons. I can't believe I said that twice. And I wrote a book. Yeah. So, Roger and I are going to have fun. Have fun. Loosen up, have fun with your song, because that transfers to your audience. They respond if you're like this. They won't respond long as they'll get up and leave. So we're going to have fun with this. And most of our audiences know this stuff. Again, they're timeless classics that are still being sung today. So here we go. Oh, I got my Do I start? Yeah, clap your hands. Do I love you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? Do I want you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? I'm glad that I'm the one that found you. That's why I'm always hanging around you. Do I miss you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? Take it away, Roger. I'm glad that I'm the one that found you. That's why I'm happy just to hang around you. Do I miss you? Oh my, do I, honey, did I do? Honey, did I do? Thank you. Singers, when you do stuff like, just have fun. The song, just relax. You don't have to do a whole lot of movement around, because I don't. I've told you before, all I care about is people hearing what I say. If I disappear in the scheme of things, that's okay. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I want the music to matter, to make you happy, to make you think, all that kind of stuff. Way back in the middle of the Dark Ages, somewhere around the war, I guess, people didn't say certain words that they're free to say now, like the SEX word. It had another name for the SEX word. It was whoopee. I don't know, play a key. Sometimes, I studied with my vocal coach, who was now the late Jim Bonner. And I studied with her for about 10 years. One time I came for lessons, and June, for some reason, was watching TV. And we went through my vocal stuff. You know, I go la 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 la, and I kept going la 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 la. She was watching TV while she was doing this, and I'm running out of stuff here. And she, oh, I'm sorry. So I learned to kind of sing in other keys that might not be my key. Because sometimes you can't change the key. Roger, one of the exceptions, because the accompanist doesn't know you want to change the key, and he or she can't hear you struggling with not being able to sing that key, so I just sing. I find my own key. Of course, with Roger, I can say, "That's too high," and he brings it down. That wasn't, I just said that. And I'm one of those singers that's not so highfalutin and highfalutin. I said it again. I have to be relaxed. You probably won't hardly ever see me in a sequin gown. I don't think. So I've kind of, and Zandrina has alluded to this, that I managed to stay within I call it my element, the thing that makes me comfortable and not thinking about, I wonder if any of the sequins are going to fall off. Don't even think about it. So I can be Ann Caldwell 24/7. Here we go with the song, because we're running out of time. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another reason, another season for making whoopee. Now I want y'all to do that. I want everybody in the room to say whoopee when we get the whoopee, whoopee. This is back when you couldn't say that other word, whoopee. We'll get to the song in a minute why we call it whoopee. Let's try that. Once again from the top. I'll be watching another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another reason, another season for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous. He answers twice. I do. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. Oh, we're getting into it now. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. See what a year could bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, boy, even souls. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Take it away, Roger. Down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. See what a year could bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. Boy, so ambitious, he even learns how to sew. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, Sultan, for making whoopee. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Here comes the big ending. Well, don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. skip some stuff, because I want to get to some of the really good stuff. There are songs that make people go on journeys of return. I call it memories. And I've sung this song enough to see the expressions on certain people's faces when they are what I call traveling, when they're remembering things, especially when the person in question is no longer with them. And you can't not sing the song because it helps them get through something. It helps them remember something. I just wished I had written the song myself. And this is one of those songs that feels good on the vocal cords, but it's, I guess you'd call it bittersweet. Again, don't be afraid of ballads, especially ballads that make people think. And I can tell when we sing it for certain audiences, there might be somebody sitting there like this. And I can tell they're traveling. They remember somebody or they remember something. This, and you'll see what I mean with the song. And I kind of sort of do it in a lower register, so don't be afraid of your lower registers. Oh, it's a long, long way from May to December, but the days grow short when you reach September, when the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame. One hasn't got time for the waiting game, and the years dwindle down to a precious few. September, November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These golden days I'll spend with you. And the years dwindle down, pay very close attention to what I'm about to do, to a precious few. September, October, November, and these few precious days I'll spend with you. These golden days. The musician must know what you're about to do. Someone asked me, what are you thinking about when you're singing? The dishes and the laundry I love. And sometimes stuff you want to do, you think of it in a split second. You consider the mood and the feeling in the room. What do? I go, or do I go down? And after a while, you kind of figure out, okay, let's just keep it easy and light and palatable and digestible and all those other Ann Coulter words. Yeah. Okay. Now another fun song. All right, HC, you're up. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I have eyes. And I'm not moving.
And she means it. All right.
You have a cordless mic.
Huh?
You have a cordless mic. I know we just met. I just met you.
Baby.
I just said you weren't moving. You didn't say you were going to sing.
I'm not singing. She said it.
All right. Y'all don't have to sing because HC don't want to sing. All you got to do is remember, do-wop, 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 do-wop.
That's all I have to remember. If I
That's
say
all you were going to. Too late now. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. I know who will come. Zandrina.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Zandrina.
Pixie would have been
Who?
Pixie.
Pixie. Where's Pixie?
I happily appoint Pixie. She would be perfect for this.
Come on, Pixie. You can back up singing today.
Yeah.
Is there karaoke screen?
Where did Zandrina go?
Oh.
Do-wop, 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 do-wop.
Balance it out.
I think it's do-wop. Hey, we can do this.
Okay.
We're making this song.
Oh, you want me to?
Oh.
It's all right. I'll take it off. I didn't know she was so okay.
I'm not going to be that tall. Too many guys my height put up with. Anyway. All right. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Y'all can help. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
What happened to your intro? It went to this music.
Oh, okay. I'll do the intro. Okay.
It's okay to sing in harmony.
Y'all can sing harmony. We can sing whatever you want. Be creative. I gotta do the intro because we're on this intro. What? What good is music? What good is melody if it ain't possessing something sweet? It ain't the music, it ain't the melody that really makes a song complete. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Here we go now. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Here we go, baby. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Make no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you got. 'Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Here we go, baby. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Let's not run.
if it ain't possessing something sweet. Well, it ain't the music, yeah, it sure enough ain't the melody. Really makes the song complete. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Here we go, baby. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Well, it don't mean a thing. All you got to do is sing. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Well, it makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Y'all, just give that rhythm every single solitary thing you got. Cause it don't mean a thing if it ain't got no swing. Hey, do-wop, 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 do-wop. Do it again. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that. I hear a note somewhere up there. Sway! All right, Roger, we got time for one more. You've been listening to Roger Bellow.
All right.
I don't want to talk, just for a moment.
Go ahead, talk for just a moment. Time's up.
Don't turn my mic off now, I don't like that. Now, I've always enjoyed playing music, but there's some really special people that I have the honor and privilege to play with. And one of them is Annie Caldwell. And you think, what are you thinking about? You said that question. I'm not thinking about anything. I go to some new place. This is what happens to me when I'm playing with Annie Caldwell. She just takes me somewhere else, inspires me to play a little bit better. So it is a special thing. So I'm just so pleased that we've been friends for so long. And so, besides being such a great singer, she's a wonderful human being.
And singers, you may be the difference between a bad sounding band or a bad sounding band that sounds good. You can make that happen. I've had the pleasure of not so good bands, but then I gotta remember, they can get a gig without me. I can't get one without them, so I have to be especially nice to them. But then, we're all about learning. Never stop learning. I've not stopped learning. In my 70s, and it's my intention to keep singing as long as I can. As long as y'all come out, because I've seen faces here I really didn't think I was going to see today, but I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Don't forget, own and hone your voice. Never stop learning. Listen to some of the great ones, the Ellas, the Cassandra Wilsons, the Randy Crawfords, sometimes Andrina Dunnings. Just listen to them all.
Black Diamonds. She's back.
Yes, she go.
They're hiding.
And the two of them together.
Who do we have back here? Because I can't see her.
Christian Small, Black Diamond.
Black Diamond's here?
Yes.
Don't you go nowhere till I talk to you. You have something to say, Lady Z?
Not at the moment, when you're done. When you're done.
Okay.
Thank you everyone.
Thanks to Zandrina Dunning, who is a wonderful organizer. She's going to be in my life for the rest of my life. Thank you, Barbara, for coming out. Barbara don't come out for everybody. And I've known Barbara for a long time, too, when we threw bowling balls without any effort down the lane. We ain't thinking about that bowling ball. No. But thank you all, Mary and Jackie, and everybody, and Les and the whole posse, and her. She has candy bars I like in her house. No, ice cream bars I like in her house. And the Sultan of Stone America. We have the presence of the Sultan here today. He doesn't have his Sultan hat on. So,
Yeah.
I like singing all kinds of music. And I tell singers that listen to all kinds of music and don't let them put you in a box. Because I've seen enough singers who don't look like they're supposed to be singing a certain thing, but they sing it. And I like singing. I like singing all kinds of stuff. And this is one of those songs where I get to use most of what I've learned from June Bonner. The song is Bamir is to sing. What? She's going to do what? Yes, that's what I'm going to try to do. And thank you all for coming out. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Go home, take your shoes off, watch something on television. Of all the guys I've known, and I've known some, but when I first met you, I was lonesome. And when you came inside, dear, my heart grew light, and this whole world seemed new to me. You're really swell, I have to admit you deserve expressions that really do fit you. And so I've racked my brain trying to explain all the things that you do to me. I would say Bellow, Bellow, I even say Bonjour, each language only helps to tell you how great you are. I tried to explain, if this thing, so kiss me and say you understand.
I understand.
I understand.
So kiss me and say you understand.
I understand.
You will. So kiss me and say you understand. Kiss me and say you understand. Everybody all together. Wonderful! Thank you. I will do this again soon. I thank Zandrina, who's gone to get some money to pass out to everybody. No.
Please get some water on your way out if you can. I will personally walk around to you. Yes. Very much. And I want to thank everyone once again for coming out. Thank you to our contributors once again. I have to get my phone the full list again. Here you go. Christian, you might have the pens called. Thank you. Trick or treat. All right, once again, I'd like to thank Les Schwartz, HC Lucas Raymond, Yvonne Dewey, Chuma Gullah Gallery, Natalie Copper, Marie Quister, Aurora Health, Norman D. Updike, Ernestine Barnes Small, JMC of Charleston, and Tony Bell. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the art of singing. Roger Bellow. Thank you once again for Strike Pick. So stay tuned. Strike Pick Distillery, skirt.com as well. We have the Hemp Fest coming up on October 18th. Our 30th anniversary gala and conference on November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.